Good morning, student. Till now we complete 5 chapters. So in the previous class we had completed the fifth one, that is form, queries and report. So today we start with our practical session, which is based on page number 66, page number 69 and page number 78. Okay. So on page number 66 they give us in hands-on computer, that is open a new database inventory in Microsoft Access. Second thing, create a table product using table design view with the following description. So for that, first click on blank database. When you click on the blank database, at your right side the name as a inventory. Okay, and click on create. When you click on create, the first page will come. In that home tab, create tab, external data, data tool and data sheet, these tabs are present. In that first one, go to table 1, right click and click on design view. When you click on design view, one dialog box will come. So save the table as name as a product and click on OK. When you click on OK, the design view will open. In that, add all the product details, means product ID, product name, supplier ID, unit in stock, unit price, primary key as a product ID, and its data type, number or a letter can be added. First thing, Microsoft Access take auto number for its primary key, right? Yes. So here they are given product ID some P001 or P002, but we cannot write that ID. They give us just as a create a table. Okay. No need to write same ID because we cannot write a same ID because the Microsoft Access take its ID auto generate. Okay. So just for a reference they give the IDs. In the same way, supplier ID also computer will generate, not we write. Okay. So first thing, you have to create a product ID. Second thing, product name. Third thing, supplier ID. Supplier ID is a primary key of another table, that is supplier, which is present after the product in your textbook on page number 66. So supplier ID is the primary key of a supplier table and which is add in a product table. This is called a foreign key. If any key we add to another table, that key called as a foreign key. Okay. After the supplier ID, unit in stock. And the last one is unit price. Okay. Then add the database. Unit price will be number, stock also a number, ID, name as a text. Okay. Then click on product table. One pop-up window will come. Do you want to save the table now? Say yes. Click on yes. The table will open in a datasheet view. After opening the table in a datasheet view, add the data which is present on page number 66, that is television, washing machine, refrigerator, AC and microwave. Like this. Okay, you have to add the data. After adding this data, you have to create a new table, that is supplier ID, like this: supplier ID, supplier name, address, city, phone number. Okay, this table also you have to create, and then add all the information related to supplier table with the help of datasheet view. Important thing: supplier ID take its ID automatically. So 1 2 3 is the ID of supplier ID. So in product table you have to add same as it is. Means what? In your product table, supplier ID as the same S001, S003, S001, S002, S002. In the same way, I just remove S00 and other part will be same, because in a supplier ID the IDs are 1 2 3. If the ID are 5 6 7, then here it will come 5 7 5 6 and 6. Understand? If you not understand, I will explain again. Okay, just remember thing: supplier ID or any ID will auto generate in Microsoft Access. So in your book they give just for a reference that you have to add a ID, but we are adding supplier ID table information. Supplier ID primary key add in a product as a foreign key. So supplier ID data same as here also in a product table. Okay, so these two table you have to add in Microsoft Access. Okay, this is the practical of page number 66. Now open page number 69. What they say: open inventory database created in a previous activity. Create select query on table products which the with the following specification. So now we have to create a query. So for the creating a query, click on create tab. In that create tab, query design option is there. So open that query design option. When you click on the query design, this window will come. With the help of show table, add which table you want to apply a query. So our first question, we have to apply a query on a product table. So add product table and here close it. When you add product table, what is the criteria? So field in the query, so product ID, product name and unit in stock. So we have to add only 3 field in that table, that is ID, name and unit in stock. So here is ID, just double click on it, it will add in the lower side. Okay, this is your criteria box. With the help of video we learn all things related to query. Okay, so after the product ID, second is product name. So just double click on it, it will add. And third is product unit in stock. Okay, these 3 field we have to add in the query part. Next thing, after this adding, what we have to do? Sorting. What is the criteria? Unit in stock more than 15. So this is unit in stock. So what we have to add? A criteria. This is your criteria row. So in that criteria row, on unit in stock field, we have to apply a criteria, and the criteria is greater than 15. Just write greater than 15. Next thing, what is the sorting? So this is your sort row. In the sorting, what we have to sort? We have to sort in the descending order. So just click on this drop down and select a descending. After this criteria, go to result group in a design tab, and the explanatory mark in a red color is there, run option. So click on that run. When you click on that run, our result will come as a query 1. Here is refrigerator unit in stock 25 and washing machine unit in stock 20. Why this record are come? Because our criteria is we have a greater than 15. So unit in stock, see that greater than 50 we have only two fields, that is 20 and 25. All our others field are less than 50, मतलब 15 से कम है. Only 20 and 25 is greater than 15. So our criteria is we have only those records whose unit in stock greater than 15. So answer is 20 and 25. After that, save the query as a stock above 15. So right click on save. One dialog box will appear as a save as. We have to write name as a stock above 15 and click on OK. So we run our first query. What is the next question? Create another query on products table containing all the field with a filter condition, unit price more than 10,000, sorted in a ascending order of unit price. So again we have to create a query on a same table, that is product. So click on the create button, create tab, go to design, query design. When you click on query design, we have to create a query on a product table. So just add product table, then close show table dialog box, add all the field because they tell us we have all the field. Okay, so I'm adding here all the fields. Next is create another query on product table containing all fields with filter condition, unit price more than 10,000. So this is our unit price field. So criteria for that is we have a greater than 10,000. So write the criteria as greater than 10,000. Don't use comma. Okay, just write the number 10,000 and sorting ascending order. So go to sort and ascending. Okay, this is our query. After that, go to run section, click on run. So those price is greater than 10,000 will come in a ascending order. So 10,500, 13,000, after that 15,000. This is our ascending order. Understand this? And save your table as a value about 10,000. Save as a $10,000. Okay. Now click on OK. So your second query will be saved and run also. Next thing, after the 69 page, open the page number 78. On page number 78, they tell us open the same database, that is inventory. Now create a query on a product table. So same table we have to use as a product. So create a query design and only the product. So click on add, then close. the show table dialog box. Now, what is the query? Query is, here we have to apply multiple criteria. Okay, so how to apply a multiple criteria? First is create a query on a product table to display the record with the following criteria. Unit in stock greater than or equal to 20 or less than or equal to 5 and its unit price is less than 10. मतलब उन्होंने क्या बोला है कि यूनिट इन स्टॉक जो है वो मोर देन और इक्वल टू 20 चाहिए और लेस देन और इक्वल टू 5. मतलब ये क्राइटेरिया इन दोनों के बीच में जो हमारे नंबर है वो उनको चाहिए, बट उसके साथ उनकी यूनिट प्राइस इज लेस देन 10 चाहिए. सो इन द प्रोडक्ट टेबल सी greater than or equal to 20, so 20 is there, greater than or equal to, then 25 is there, and 12, and the second criteria is less than or equal to 5 चाहिए. So less than or equal to 5, and the criteria will be unit price is less than 10. So this is your unit price which is less than 10 चाहिए. So हम हमारी now we are run this query. See the query. Just add all the fields first. Then unit in stock. So this is your unit in stock field. Go to criteria section and add as a greater than equal to 20 or criteria. In the or section, less than equal to 5. And next criteria is unit price. This is your unit price field. So here you have to add less than 10,000. Okay, this is your criteria. Now go to design tab and run your query. So when you run this query, unit in stock greater than equal to 20 and less than equal to 5 and unit price is less than 10,000. So in the product table, unit price is less than 10,000 is only 9,000 and 8,000. Okay, so first filter is the above number, greater than number is cut, only 9,000 and 8,000, these two number will remain, and in that criteria is greater than equal to 20 and less than equal to 5. So this criteria also fulfill these two field. That's why in this query only these two field will come as an answer. Okay, now what they say, run and save this query as a reorder. So go here, right click, save as a reorder and click on OK. Understand? Now next thing, last query, create another query on a product and a supplier table to display the supplier name along with all the products detail from the product table. So for that, go to create tab in the query design. Now we have to add both the tables and click on close. Then next thing, what we have all the details of product table along with the supplier name. So just add all the fields of product table. Okay, then along with the supplier name. So this is your supplier name. Simple, this is your query. Just run our query. It will show all the details. Television, the supplier name will be given for each and every differently. And here as supplier ID, see 13122. So for television supplier ID will be 1. So here television supplier ID 1, then again like this, and supplier name also add. So this is your last query, and run this query and save this query as a common. So save as a common. Now click on OK. Hope you understand all this query along with the table. Now generate a printable report on both the queries. This is our last part. So this is our recorder, reorder. In that reorder, create report. So click on report. When you click on report, it will display our to report as a reorder, our table name or query, save. In that product ID, product name, supplier, unit in stock, date, time, all these things are comes because it is a final soft copy of your report. You can directly print this copy. Okay, thank you.